Hey everybody, so glad you've chosen to invest your time into seeing this video. I value your presence in getting to know me through this video, and ultimately I value your story, your perspective, and I value just everyone's journey in life because it helps me understand how to relate to people better and how to help people better. So in this video, we're going to talk about what it looks like when someone doesn't value your time, whether that's you yourself that isn't valuing someone's time or someone doing this to you. I'm going to share two stories or two examples of how this has affected me. And hopefully this kind of gives you some triangulation as to what this can look like for your own life. So, one story is a group of friends, good friends, that agreed to play video games with each other. One of those friends, or few of those friends, amongst the many, say, "Oh yeah, I'll be on at this time, like 5 o'clock." Like, okay, we'll be there, we'll be around, we'll be there. We come online, that friend doesn't show up. We try to have a good time without him, but he's still not there. Another time, a lot of our friends have said that they're not available, but that one friend said, "Oh, I'll be online." Doesn't pop up again. Total flick. I mean, it's not all the time, but it happens. Not good with communication. Wasting our time. Because some of our friends who have a principle of being present will pop up by themselves, wait for several hours, and then log off because no one's online. Some of our good natured friends won't say anything because it's in their virtue not to call anyone out. And they just respect the personal experiences of the other person, then maybe they just can't make it. But eventually it starts to become toxic because when you have an invested interest in a particular instance of an activity or a thing, and the other person doesn't show up, they practically ghosted you, and they do it a lot, it's hard to trust that person. And you don't know whether they value a relationship built on trust or they've just become, used to it. Other people have done it around them, so they're like, oh, okay, that's fine. But as a standard, it shows that time is wasted and trust is slowly waning. Sure, there are friends that are stubbornly sticking to, the value of friendship and staying around and letting this behavior happen. But when you look at it from a respectful point of view, you realize people are wasting each other's times and they're not really respecting each other. So you look at the quality of relationships that way. That's one example. Another example are when associates have asked me to do either visual design work or UX work for them, and they are not immediately forthcoming about the details. They ask me, "Hey JB, are you available to do some visual design work for us because we need this poster available in like a month?" I ask, "What's the details?" They don't respond. They see the message because, in social media messaging, you can see who sees your messages for like a week. When you're a contractor, your client is wasting your time. A number of professional contractors set out a criteria of behavior and performance, and they set a deadline, a guideline of when they need certain responses, certain details in order to work with them. That's good. But for you to actually have to do that, so a number of professionals think that you're helping the client because they don't know or they have other priorities in life. And well, you develop that criteria for them to follow because you value your own time. But a number of people don't realize that outside of the contracting workspace, a number of those contracts don't exist. Some people may say, well, JB, you're being a hard ass by having this criteria in place. But no, I actually value the option, the decisions, the value of time, that return on investment of what I can experience and learn and who I want to spend quality time with. When someone just keeps leaving me hanging, that lack of priority, that lack of clarity prevents me from making the proper decision in that time and place that is of valuable that is of value to me. So I've had that happen several times, where even good friends be like, "Hey JB, do you have the opportunity to do like spend time with some people that would gain a lot of value from you?" Well, they don't give me any details, and weeks go by, and it looks like they completely forgot about that. So I know there's a number of people that are super busy, but that doesn't mean you have to let go of your ability to have integrity. And so when you value time, it systemically creates a chain reaction of virtue and value all around. It doesn't mean that you have to be a jerk, though. You have to look at the context of all relationships and situations to determine the best course of action. However, what's important, especially from a systems thinking point of view, is that you take action, that you are proactive about improving or honing the quality of these interactions. Otherwise, it's just going to be very toxic in the end. And so, with that, hopefully you gain something of value from what I've shared. And I'd love to hear from any one of you what your experiences are when either you've incidentally wasted someone's time and you've learned from it, or someone's wasted your time and you've created a solution for it. So, with that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.